block where windows stared out blank, that's where my shadows rose. He was a boy from a block where every window seemed fade to black. His father silent in booze and smoke, his mother barely held things back. At school he was the kind of kid no one would ever miss, but an old coach saw how strong and steady his punching bag torn open like his heart, yet every hit returned a piece of freedom, free of pain, a start. And so he grew into a fighter, but he could be nothing else at all. A boy who swung at hope itself while fear kept pounding through each wall. But the years kept eating through his bones. The struggle stayed the same. He fought to pay the rent each month, though wealthy never came to claim. And today this hallway leads him out through neon haze and bitter smoke. He feels his time slip through his hands like water from an old cracked hose. And the gong explodes like thunder, calling him into the final light. Lothar feels with every impact how his strength leaves him, how he slowly breaks inside. He just wants to make it home in one piece, but the other wants to see how he falls beneath the hard spotlight, never rising from his knees. The first round hits unusually hard. He knows now nothing will be spared. The other 30 years much fresher, storms like wind through empty night. Lothar's ribs break softly like weary timber giving up its fight. A hook deep to the center hits him where no pain has any name, as if a blade within his liver saw and shredded through his final veins. First short break now behind him, but no recovery in sight. His breath wheezes and broken bursts, the minutes heavy, hard and tight. He sees just blurs and hears just static, nothing left but waves of pain. An uppercut sets stars in motion like sparks from fractured flint again. Below the stands, his dignity won't let him fall upon the floor. No matter what his body begs for, he stays upright a moment more. And the gong explodes like thunder, calling him into the final light. Lothar feels with every impact how his strength leaves him, how he breaks inside. He just wants to make it home in one piece, but the young one wants to see how he falls beneath the hard spotlight, never rising from his knees. Round 3 begins, just 9 to go. He forces courage through his blood. His body screams for mercy now, but his soul keeps holding on. One last liver shot breaks through him deeper than the rest has gone. He sinks down on both knees slowly, time drifts trembling through the room. He hears a counting dull as thunder, then collapses into the trauma gloom. When he wakes again, the hall lies gray and empty, silent, bare. The medics whisper softly near him, and his gaze no longer dares. He lives, yet only his heart beats on. The rest stays heavy, mute and torn, and something in him dies forever, never to return. never truly stand or walk again. Your body's far too damaged, you'll never work a job again. His life shrinks down from a flat to a single room with too little light. He lives on a disability pension that barely holds, but somehow always just holds tight. And sometimes in the evening hours, his eyes fall on old photographs, and he recognizes that boy again who once wanted so much from life. Yet Lothar lives, though broken now, no longer foreign in his own skin. He survived the war, or faced the final peace he finds within.